All right, so we're live. And oh, wait, it says a premium account live for 4 seconds. That's fine. So here is Nikita. I would like to welcome him and play his official trailer.
They say it's a glamorous life, rubbing shoulders with the rich and famous. But behind the velvet rope lies a world of peril, where obsession turns into threats and adoration into danger. We're the ones who walk the fine line between life and death. We're the ones who ensure that the price of fame isn't paid in blood.
Nikita, AOP. AOP, Nikita. Nikita, AOP.
Some call us mercenaries, others call us saviors. But to us, it's more than just a job. It's a calling. Because the world where the wolves wear designer suits and the sheep are adorned in jewels, we are the shepherds, armed with steel.
Okay, so that is Nikita's first film, Bullet Catchers, I Am the Weapon. And I would like to give a warm welcome to Nikita himself.
Well, thank you. I'd like to give a warm welcome to you. And actually, I'm honored to be here and definitely honored to see you again. You're always about doing something. You're always busy, and I'm pleased to be here. And let me see, the last time I saw you, we did a promotion. We did a promotion shoot down in Tampa. So if you don't know, Miss LaSalle is always busy. And I appreciate the opportunity here at this podcast to share with the audience about the movie Bullet Catchers Part 2. I am the weapon, taking the hit. First and foremost, I would like to let you know that it's not just a movie that we want to share to the I don't want to say entertainment world, even though it's entertaining, but being a bodyguard, being a protector is extremely dangerous and serious business because someone's life is at stake. Whether their civilians are innocent bystander. So with the platform that in the time that we have here, I would like to give you a glimpse of why bullet catchers, why I'm the weapon. And in fact, what do that really mean? I am the weapon. Is it? Let me give you just a brief of my background so you know why Ms. Loisel invited me here, other than being the filmmaker and that. If you notice, if you haven't seen the movie, please go and see it. It's on YouTube and other streaming platforms, so you can catch up with what's about to be hit, and it's about to be extremely exciting.
And we'll put that in a link below. We'll link. It's not in there right now, but there will be a link to the first movie, Bullet Catchers. I Am the Weapon. Which when was the release date for that?
It's been I think it's 2 years. We released that actual time. Director's cut, and then we finally did the actual release of it close to a year now.
So it's been a year. Okay, great.
Yes.
So it's been a year, so it's on YouTube. So watch the first video, and this is actually the sequel. This is what Nikita wanted to promote today, is the sequel. And can you tell us a little bit about the sequel?
Without giving spoiler alerts. Yes, without It's entitled "Taking the Hit." That's good. Good question. Yes, good. Taking the hit. It is not necessarily all physical and spiritual as well. And why and what and it ties into being the weapon. And it's not necessarily a physical weapon. It's necessary. It also deals with we are the weapon, and we take the hits when other people may run or retreat. We take the hit in life, in our relationships. Are you the one that would take that hit so that others do not feel it? And in contrast to bodyguard, we, God forbid, if we have to take that hit, we would, that's the job. It's the job. And it's the same thing with life. We take that hit and be that cushion for different things. So don't just look at it as it's not about violence. It's about sacrifice. That's what really taking the hit is about, sacrifice. So when we step out as that protector, we are sacrificing. We're taking that sacrifice. And in life, you as parents, as your better half, as whatever, we will step forward and take that hit.
And
yes,
so
please,
you're a bodyguard in the movie. So can you tell us a little bit about your real life experience as a bodyguard?
Awesome. She want to put me on the spot. I only can tell you so much. Actually, and as far as clientele concerned, only can say so much. Just know that what we do it is a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice to the individual, of course. It's a sacrifice to the family members, to your loved ones, you because of what we have to do. We're not always there for the daughter ballerina recital. We're not always there for anniversary. We're not always there for because we have to make that sacrifice. If we're on detail, I've done high profile. I've done from celebrities to congressmen to politicians, from military, corporate. I've been in the industry several decades. Let's say over 30 plus years. I've been in the industry. Not only am I an active protector, guardian from within the shadows, what we like to say, because it's not all about the fanfare. As you hear from the clip that Miss Loisel played, it says about the glamorous life, and we the one that ensure that that fame that they have doesn't come with a price to them, but to us it comes with a price because we are the really one within the shadows and taking the hit. Taking that hit is I'm excited about this. Than the initial one, because now it really shows who is really taking the hit and why we are taking the hit on this particular one. And the same thing in my real life as a protector and a bodyguard. Yes, we took a lot of hits.
Yes, of course. It would happen in real life. And you've worked with some high profile clients, it sounds like. And is that all from the perspective of bodyguard, or did you work with these clients in the movie industry, or what are you talking about here?
Well, I've done both. As you can see. I'm not just let me say it this way. I was talking to another dominant figure in the industry as a protector as well. For me, I wanted to experience both sides of the coin, other than just being a protector, but actually being an actor, behind the scene itself. I want to feel what it's like. Where can I actually step out of that protective role, and now I am the one that being guarded and protected. And so I want to see how it feels from both sides.
From all sides of the coin.
Yes, exactly. But everybody can't do that though, Ms. Loisel. because
No, it's difficult. It's a difficult role to play.
right. But I want to prove that it's possible. I can step out of that protective role, that guardian role, and be the one that being protected. So I understand how that client feel, having that shadow 24/7 or whatever the case may be on that particular detail. But yes, I work on the set and behind within,
Behind the scenes.
yes, behind the scenes as well.
And you
But
also do, yeah. Well, thanks to you. Thank you for letting me get behind the camera and do some stuff. I mean, that was really cool. It
you
was
did
fun
well.
being on camera as well. All of it was fun.
Yes,
It was so much fun. Thank you for that experience. I'm so glad I met you on Backstage. How I met Nikita. Do you want to tell people how I met you?
yes. For the first movie, when we did the audition on Backstage, as she was saying, was a national and international platform where actors and models and whatever your craft is, you can go there for the auditions. And she applied for one of the
It's taken.
roles, and I looked at her audition. I'm like, I like this girl. Maybe. So I signed the information in, and she did the script, signed in the videos. I said, yeah, I can use her. So and and she
And the role was taken, wasn't it? The
yeah,
initial
the
role was
first one that you went for was taken.
it was taken right away. So I was lucky. I was so lucky that he gave me another role that wasn't even posted. And that's the movie industry for you. That's what actresses have to deal with positions already taken right when they get up.
Yeah, but you showed up though. You showed up and killed that scene, that role. That's once again, see it for yourself. I don't want it. We don't. I want to give it away. You see it for yourself, and so yes. I'm excited about taking the hit. The roles. I'm glad you said that, Ms. Loisel. The actual roles for part two, the sequel. It'll be out at the middle of this month that auditions can actually start coming in. But we already done got certain roles locked down already. Um, awesome cast, as Ms. Loisel said before. It was fun. A lot of work, but it was fun doing it. But Backstage, as she said again, backstage.com is an awesome site to go to if you want to showcase your talent or get into the industry as well on every level.
So if you're interested in being in a movie, just look for Nikita's post that he'll put up. And I think he's looking for a real martial artist and trained people. Who do you use in your cast for your last movie, Bullet Catchers, I'm the Weapon, and for this next one? What are you looking for?
Good question. Very good point too. And I'm glad she said that, because now when it comes to me being an accomplished martial artist myself, and also a active and current protection specialist, I look for authenticity. I need the real thing, and I want to share that to the audience. It's good. Make believe is good. Fantasy is good. Which is good. All good. That's not what I'm saying. But when it comes to my craft or the industry that I'm in, I want the people to see a real good glimpse to what it really is. So to answer your question, Ms. Loisel,
Sure.
the fighters that you saw in the movie, there are actual real fighters. I wanted real fighters, not actors, when it comes to the fighting part. And the martial artists, they were all real martial artists. And the role that Ms. Loisel was talking about was taken already was
Angela.
main lead, Angela Mendez, the character. But it was hard to fill that though. It took me a minute to get the right person, because I wasn't just looking for an actress. I wanted an actress and a real martial artist. And actress that can act like martial art, which is okay, but me, I wanted the real thing, and that's what took me a while to land that role real fast. And I got the actress there, and for this one too, is all real. The bodyguards they in the movie, they were real. the security, the SWAT, the law enforcement, all of them had that background for real, or they were actually working in it for real. Everything from start to finish was actual real person. That's up. I see myself smiling because I know she got said, except for me, she.
That's what I said. I literally said everyone's the real deal except for me.
But you were a real. You killed it. You cut them fast.
Well, we'll do our martial arts training. You'll get me up to speed with it.
Yes.
I've had some judo training when I was little for my brother.
Okay.
Yeah, he used it on us. It's a little bit difficult when you have a 4-year older brother who's a black belt in judo. So
okay, yeah. You become the target.
Yeah.
So actually then you started taking the hits earlier.
So I'm used to it. Yeah. So I'll be good for the movie. We're all good.
Oh yes.
Well, we can skip the training. I'm just kidding.
No, we also trained for it as well too. We even though we choreograph certain things, but I want to choreograph with real martial artists. When it comes to it, that's a major thing, and that's the theme, that thread, that golden thread for me when it comes to making films or videos. I want it to be with the real people, with the real talent that actually does that.
Well, that's excellent. Well, thank you for sharing that. And how does the sequel expand on the story from the first movie?
If you notice, our Ms. Loisel, she gave the call, Nikida AOP, which is attack on principle. So it led to, let's say, the confrontation. I don't want to give it away. That occur in the first sequel. If I say so,
you don't want to give away the spoilers.
Yeah,
okay.
For the second part.
No, I totally get it. So it's a little bit challenging because you want to leave the surprises for the real deal. So guys, watch Bullet Catchers, I'm the Weapon, and we have Bullet Catchers Taking the Hit coming up. That's the upcoming movie. So those are the two, the sequel and the first movie that's already been produced.
Yes. Also, Ms. Loisel, want them to know too, if it's based off a book, it's based off an Amazon novel. Yeah. Bullet Catchers, I'm the Weapon is based off an Amazon novel, actually.
And what's that novel about? Is that novel the same as what's in the movies, or is it very different? How close to the script is it?
It's close. We didn't shoot everything verbatim from the book. We pull certain aspects from the book and certain events from the book and put it into the film.
And who are you protecting in the book and in real life? Because is this book based off of real life situation that happened?
Real life, practical movements, as you see. But the actual person now, no, not we. Yes, not that particular individual. That's a character, but yes, we have. If you understand what I'm saying without trying to give away names and actual events.
Okay.
Without permission.
You want to keep that for the movie?
No. What I mean is, look, when it comes to protecting a bodyguard and executive protection, your client privacy is number one. You're trusted with information. You're trusted with certain things, and that's also come part of being a protector or bodyguard or a executive protection specialist or guardian, whatever name you choose to call it, all the same. You have a responsibility of keeping the private life private, whatever, what you see and what you hear. It's not meant for a tell-all book. You know what I mean? No.
Absolutely. So was
Um,
that challenging writing the book and keeping all the secrets for all
um,
these client profile clients that kind of you had to keep a little bit of secrets? Was that difficult for you?
you ever hear the term when you watch a movie and you hear it? It says names has been changed to protect the innocent.
Yes.
Similar. Basically, they're similar. You know, that's why I said not that particular person, but yes,
Someone else. So it's
yes,
a mix, basically.
yes. As
But
far as
all sorry.
no, please go ahead.
But it's all based on real life stuff
Yes,
that's happened to you with people
yes,
in the protection field.
yes, yes.
And and in these movies or Bullet Catchers, I'm the Weapon, is there any favorite scene that you have or behind the scene that was your favorite producing the movie?
Yes, several. Well, working with good cast, working with good people, you know, um, and let us back up a little bit to the why I wanted to do this movie other than for the industry, but also being an actor as well. There's a lot of talent out there. There's a lot of talent. We know they said American Got Talent. Yes, oh yes, we do. But there's a lot of talent right here in Florida, and the production company that we work with is we want to be a venue where people can come and showcase that talent or get some spotlight shine on them or get an opportunity to be before the cameras and showcase their skill set, whatever it may be. And that's also another reason why we do what we do as well, other than telling the story. And we wanted to um, give people opportunity to just that they may never get. Um, that's another reason why we do it as well.
Okay. And what inspired you to write the book in the first place?
Other than being to tell the story of what it really takes to be a protector or a bodyguard or an executive assistant specialist. The Hollywood movies are very exciting and good, um, but it's really built up towards entertainment. That is not all about standing next to the client at the red carpet or walking into the there's sometimes there's a lot of hallways and doorways. You standing outside, or it's not always the suit and the tie with the shades on. It's not always that. Some
All
it,
the
it
fun stuff.
Yes, that's that glamorous life that you see, but behind the scene, you don't see what it takes to get to all that, and to ensure that all that is glamorous as it should be, and not for the other wrong reason. Um, so it's not always that. For me, honestly, and on the last, we just recently did a high profile a wedding actually last week. We just did, and with the other agent was there with me, and I was like, I like boring days. You know, that means everybody is a. That means the venue was well, the wedding was perfect, and it was. I love it.
Yeah, that's the fun stuff. So what
Yeah.
is it behind the scenes? What does it take? Can you tell us what it takes
Which aspect?
to that point?
Which one? The
Just to get
first.
to the fun stuff.
Let's get to the fun stuff. From whose perspective? Should I get to the fun
From
stuff?
yours, let's hear it.
Well, from me first.
Yeah.
First of all, um, get the training, get the knowledge, know the industry. Um, a lot of quote unquote bodyguards or especially coming into the industry with the wrong mindset. They think, oh, I got my training. My first class is going to be a A-lister. Not really. You have to work your way up to that. It may not be, if you have the wrong misconception about the industry, it's not gonna your career is not gonna be long because you got the wrong concept. So to get to the fun stuff, as you say, definitely get the training first and understand the industry. Stay focused. Um, um, Let me throw out a golden nugget.
Okay, let's hear it.
Don't try to be like the other guy. Be like this guy. Be like you. Don't try to compete with what this guy or that female or this company is doing. Focus on what you're doing and do it to your best and stay on the hill.
So stay true to yourself.
Yes, yes. And I actually had that here coming up too, so that I wanted to say, if you don't mind, let me say it verbatim. What does it mean by I am the weapon? And what does it mean by taking the hit? It say, in my world of protection is sacred. In executive security or spiritual guidance, your true strength lies in who you are.
Beautiful.
What
Beautiful.
you have. It relies in who you are and not what you can possess. So I don't need applause.
Well, you should, because there's fans out there.
True.
There's
I
lots of
don't
fans
need
out
your
there.
iconic, your iconic fanfare. What I mean by that is I'm gonna perform and I'm gonna do my best with or without that. But don't get me wrong, thank you very much for recognizing. Thank you. We appreciate that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is don't let that be your driving force
Right.
that makes you because that's good. You said because fans out there, but because those fans can vanish in a heartbeat.
True.
Now are you still that guy? Are you still that gal? Are you
And how have the fans responded to your first movie?
mixed?
Okay, really? I wasn't expecting that.
Well, what we did also too, I wanted to feel the audience. I wanted to see what the reaction would be. Now for the sequel, I have a different direction that I want to go at. We did, we went to a few festivals.
Oh, festivals. Yes.
Yeah.
Fair festivals.
Got recognized, but as far as taking anything, no. It was the thrill for me was actually putting all this together from the casting to the scouting out location, the filming, the choreographing, the training, meeting the other awesome talent that jump in from the greatest
process.
Yes, that process, and then look at what you guys did. Look at what we did as a whole, and then sign it forward. And now you saw from the clip that you showed, this was done because of all these different talents, all these different skill sets that came together and produced that.
It's excellent. It's really excellent. And where did you show it? Where did you show? Did you just show the film? Did you show the full film at these festivals? And can you name a few of them?
Well, you submitted, you submit, you submitted to the very festival. With my scale, I couldn't actually really go to, so it was submitted. Then you get the after about it. So submitted the Amazon, other media streaming platform as well.
You cut out right there. Sorry. You submitted it to festivals, and then what happened?
Festivals, different movies. Of course, YouTube as well. Definitely, thank you, YouTube.
Thank you, YouTube. We appreciate you. We're on YouTube right now.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, YouTube.
My whole neck didn't work out for it, but that's okay.
Very.
We restarted.
Right, exactly. But the overall process of doing it from even before the camera and behind the camera, it was all energy to me. It was all just lively to me. So I enjoyed it all.
Okay, well that's great. And when do you expect to start shooting for your second film, Bullet Catchers?
Next month.
Next month. And when do you
Yes,
expect?
We're gonna hit that first scene, the opening scene, and the intent there is to snag you right there, and just let the rest play out. So get everything you need like right now. Get your popcorn, get your drink, because you're gonna be like,
we're ready.
I'm
time.
Yeah, I'll go with this one. I really, because of the story itself, how it ended. If it was ended with a cliffhanger. If you haven't seen it, it ended with a cliffhanger that, yeah, there's a lot of twists and in there. Like, I didn't know that.
What's gonna happen?
So yeah.
And are you excited about your next movie?
I am very excited, very, very excited about it. Yes, taking the hit. And
what have you learned about yourself by writing this book and making and producing this movie and getting ready for the second movie? Like, have you learned anything from it?
Yes. It's fun, but it's hard work. It's fun, but it's hard work. To get all these actors and cast people together, and because everybody got lives, and they got other commitments, and it's hard, but it's fun doing it still, but it's hard work. And about me, patience had always been a virtue to me. I'm a very patient person in doing things. So I learned that if there's a will, there's a way.
There's a way. Yes, absolutely. I like that. And that just shows your persistence and determination. And so what's next? Is there anything that you have, any spin-offs from this movie and this book? Is there a second book that's going to be released? Is there a third movie?
Well, this is a book too. This is a book too. She said third.
Third movie, I meant.
Third movie.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Probably not.
Not yet.
Without saying how the second book the movie ending, I'm gonna leave that in the air, question mark.
Okay. So you're gonna leave room for a third movie, basically.
Probably.
So we might have another cliffhanger on our hands here.
Wow, so much happening too.
It's hard to keep the secrets, isn't it?
Yeah, I see, and you keep digging. I
do.
No, I get it. I understand, but I don't. For me, I don't like to give spoiler alerts because I want people to experience it for the first time, just like I experienced it. If I go see a movie and someone say, "How was it?" and I'm like, "It was good." Well, tell me about it. I said, "No, I want you to see it." I don't want to kill it for me. I'm not a spoiler alert guy.
Yeah, I just saw Freaky Friday, and it's like, if someone told me all the good parts, then why would I watch the movie?
Right,
like,
right. Right,
Or freakier, sorry. Duh.
Yeah. But I get it. I caught it. I know what you meant.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't want to give away anything. But what can you give the fans from these movies?
Just know that there's a lot of twists, there's a lot of surprises, a lot of action, more so than it was in the first one. But I like a story. I like a story, and there's a series of stories that are going to touch on certain issues, or certain issues that happening daily in the world. There's a part in there that we're going to touch on, even dealing with what we do. Um, the hint was really there if you watched the ending of the first movie. There's a lot of hint that was given there. I think it's safe to say, I won't get in trouble. I kind of like I like to do a Marvel. At the end of every Marvel movie, if you get up and leave, you're gonna miss what's coming, because they show a little clip after all the writing, the fanfare done going up. Then all of a sudden you see another scene open up, and they're already pointing towards what's next. So
Yeah.
same thing. I At the end of that cliffhanger of the first one, that was a whole lot. This giving so much away for taking the hit.
And aside from taking the hit, do you have any projects that you're at liberty to share with us that you'd like, other fun stuff that you have going on?
Other than the acting, the EP, and the writing, right now this is my major thing that I'm looking at doing as far as film wise, of producing and filming. But I always have there's a lot on the table before me right now. Very series of books and things, and plus being an active protector, a guardian from within the shadows. That I have always have something a lot going on. But as far as film wise, movie wise, and this is it right now. My focus is on taking the hit.
Okay, and what do you have next creatively after that? Do you have anything on the schedule?
As far as filming wise, or as far as
Anything, whatever you'd like to
anything.
share with us, whatever you. I know you
Um,
have a lot of things that you don't share that you're not allowed to, but whatever you can.
well, just know that I'm a let me humbly say, please, that I don't bury my talents or my skill sets that I have. I put them to work. So, in other words, what I mean by I'm saying all that to say this, I have other projects, I have other books that have already come out, about to come out, other series, action pack that's coming out on the table. But will there be movies, or do I want to film? I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet.
And what,
Go ahead, please.
you don't know if you want to film? Sorry.
No, some of those other books. I don't know if I want to like pull from those and a a short film about it. But this I wanted to, because it's part of my DNA. It's just part of
It's
my
your baby. It's your
yeah.
baby.
Being a I'm most of years I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran. And to protect and serve really means something. It's not just a cliche. From the military to civilian life, from state level, federal, I've always been in that role. So yeah, as you say, I wanted to do a film on this because it's part of my DNA.
And what films can other people find you in? And
Oh,
what and
that's
what
good.
people did
That's
you
good.
work with, and how did you
I
like
have,
it?
I have good question, Miss LaSalle. Starting from um, stage work first, then to actually being extras on set, to actually getting my close up, to speaking lines. I've been in Death Sentence. I've been in Nailed. I recently did a short film with Kodak Black in The Don, where actually I played a more of a counseling role, a a pastor in that in that film dealing with gangsters and thugs. Um, and I just recently did the audition for a private detective in a national movie as a. But as you see, I work behind the scene and before the scene, and just like I understand the work industry. So yeah,
Like, can you name any of these films or any one that in particular that would have been that maybe people would know or
yes,
something that
yeah.
gets you looked up?
In Death Sentence, Kevin Bacon. That cast was awesome. There's a lot of there's other names that evade me right now. It was amazing working on the set there, and that was directed by James Wong. If you don't know who he is, come on, come on, the
I know
Saw,
you movie buffs.
the Saw in the Saw movies. I mean, he's an amazing director. I learned a lot from there too, and with
You learned a lot.
oh yes. And with Mayo, with Jessica Biel, James Morrison, working on that film was awesome too. Um, the other now that was a new crew. I don't know. Director was for yeah, I met him all that. I mean, as far as knowing when I did the Don with Kodak Black, man, the entire scene was just the whole. It was just like a whole nother world, whole nother side of
World.
industry. Man, it was beautiful. So I learned a lot, pulling from all those, bringing it back, to actually what I do myself as producing the movies myself with Taking a Hit and all those. So I absorb from every event that I have opportunity to be a part of. So I pull from it.
And if you could tell your younger self anything since you learned all this stuff, is there anything that you would want your younger self to know? So for all those other people that would want to learn from you, maybe they can learn from you.
I love that question. And as you said, and what comes to mind is what I want to tell even younger self, our older self. It's okay to dream. Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Well, that's a lovely answer.
No, really, go for it.
We have a lot of dreamers here. I
Yeah,
know I'm one of
go
them.
for it. Only thing stopping you is you. Go for it. I'd rather say I tried it, but it didn't work out, and then to be one sitting looking at one screen. I could do that. I could have done that. Why didn't you? No, go for it. That's my answer. Just
Live your dreams, guys, folks.
yeah,
Nikita's telling us to live our dreams.
please go for it. Don't let no one take that from you. At least try. At least say I tried it and didn't work. Then it never tried.
Yeah, it sounds like you're living your dream. Are you living your dreams?
Honestly, yeah, I am. I like what I do, even from the military. It was hard. I would do it again. I'm proud. Excuse me, that I served. Hoorah, Army. But yeah, even from I was able to accomplish, and from the martial arts side of the house, if you don't know me, accomplished martial artist, um, uh, author, Although all those are dreams. I'm saying all this because all those are dreams. I'm just wanting to share that. So that's why I say it's okay to dream. Go for it. Go for it. Even you said my younger self. Even think from my young era, I started writing when I was in 8th grade. Um, I started doing scripts since 8th grade, and have been writing ever since, and still writing. I'm always wanted to act, do movies, martial artist, protector. So dream. It's okay to dream, people. Go for it. Go for it.
Well, that's lovely. And if anybody wants to watch Taking a Hit, your second Bullet Catchers movie, where would they be able to find it?
First we're gonna go to other platforms before.
Is that still up in the air?
Yeah, I got different avenues I want to, but I wanted to make it available for everybody to see it as well.
You want to share it on YouTube?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. I'm thankful you too. You know, definitely you too. Thank you. But definitely, we go for Amazon, Tubi, even pay per view, as well. All those avenues have been open, but all of them got their own particular requirements, you know, and you have to meet those particular requirements. So that's part of the difficulty, the hard work put on as well.
Is it hard work producing a movie?
Yeah.
What's harder, writing the book or the movie?
Writing was easy. Producing it. No, I'm sorry. I said it again.
Which one was hard? Were both of them difficult for you, challenging, or was one easier than the other?
Writing was easier.
Okay.
It was real easy, very easy. It was the filming, the producing, the promoting, the actual getting the people together, and then also trying to get it out there to get it noticed. And also it's become expensive when you're working on a very low budget. It's so that was the hardest part. Yeah,
Budgeting.
yeah, that's the hardest part.
Yeah, I can see that. And where can people find your book?
Amazon, all formats. You can go in any Audible platform as well. I tend to make anything that I produce as an author is to have it in all formats. Because some people they like the tablets, they like to hear it. I like to turn pages. I heard that comment before for people. I like to feel the book in my hand, and other than well, I'm busy, so I like to just hear it when I'm driving. So I like to make it available for everybody, whether softback, hardback, or so Amazon and any streaming platform, iTunes, any of those streaming platforms you can find any of my material.
And what things, if people want to find you for your protection specialist services, what services do you offer and where can they find you?
They can go to www.celebrityprotection.net, which is the Shield of Justice protection services. And from there, you can see the different services that we offer, from high profile to celebrity protection, corporate, personal escort protection. Like I said, we did that via a very high profile wedding. We cater to your need. Now, I like to add one thing to Ms. Loisel, is that to us, everybody's a VIP.
I like that.
It's not just a 9 to 5. It's something we do with a passion. Like I said, for the offset, that protecting serve, it means something to me. I'm sure you love other people too, but I want you to love to me. It's not just a 9 to 5.
Yeah, of course. That makes sense. It's something that you'd have to be involved in pretty much all hours of the day. And behind the scenes, I would think that there's a lot of work that goes in. Is there more work that goes in behind the scenes than in the front end of things?
I mean, if you got talent already, as far as not like before the camera, I mean, it's learning your lines and knowing and hitting the cues and being easy to work with. um, so that portion is not so hard, really, if you have the talent, like I said. But behind the scene is, I think, is when you hear people say it was a $1 billion production. Think about how much work goes in behind those movies, all those shows to produce that, to bring that what you see on screen that captivate you or flop. But that doesn't negate from all the work that was still put into it.
Yeah, it makes sense. And productions are.
I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off. But when you say the hard work, all right, let's go back to I did Death Sentence, the movie Death Sentence. There was a scene where we shot for 8 hours, and I'm sitting on the steps of what's supposed to be my apartment with a cup of coffee in my hand. It was, and they keep doing the retake, and the retakes, and from wow, and it was a lot of work just because they wanted everything to be perfect and precise. Even the little things, because for me, see, I can when I'm watching a movie or when I see a screen, when I'm got the camera on somebody, I'm not just looking at them only. I'm looking at everything behind them. Let's say it's an action scene, gunshots, and the people in the background, but nobody moving. Everybody, that
it doesn't flow.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not realistic. You just hear an explosion, but nobody moving, nothing going on. But the people, the close up, they jumping and all that, but people in the background, nothing. It doesn't blend. It doesn't blend. And just recently on the movie we just did, also chose another production, not mine, but I was happy to be one of the lead males in it. HOC, House of Cat, by Brooklyn Winters. For me, there was a scene where a character, I won't tell you about it, I won't spoil it. Character walk into a place with the gun out, and the person sitting there as the person walk in, they were just calm. There was no reaction. So all that makes a good scene or not a good scene, or it makes, it takes away from the story itself. If you pay that close attention.
Yeah.
Me, feminine, I need it to be authentic and believable. There you go. That's a good word, believable.
And how much do you divide your time between doing productions and working as a protection specialist? Do you do about 50% of the time, or do most of the time you work as a protection specialist or in movies?
Good. Time management is the key. It's very, very, very key, especially when you doing different things. But it works well because if I'm not on detail, then I'm also crafting my other skill set, or I'm crafting that skill set, or I'm working on another project. So I'm always busy doing something. So the time wise, but very seldom I have something going on at the same time. I had to really do that. We just finished a very high profile detail down in Tampa for the for a Black and Brown Lives Matter. Go to a movie set to a casting set, so I had to step out of the protective role, and now I'm in the front, auditioning type role.
You cut out there for just a second.
Okay, at which part?
You were saying something about you were working in Tampa for, I think, a very high something.
Yeah, it was a, let's say, very high publicized event.
Okay.
And I still went from that straight to a being on camera now. So you asked about how do I manage that time, and I said it depends. Very seldom I have both going on at the same time. Where I'm doing I'm also doing a movie. Hey, we had just finished that very high profile deal, and come up and take over that particular role as protector, and where I was being the one that being protected now. So I don't. Time management is the key.
Time management is a key. I heard that. And hopefully the audience here can hear just as well or better than me.
My internet is bad.
Well, it's been working okay. I mean,
okay.
For the most
I'm
part.
going out sometime, but I'll be glad to repeat it because I wanted them to hear it.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Take it. Come see it.
Yes, come see the movie. Bullet Catchers Taking the Hit.
Yes.
Definitely come see it. And it's being produced or just about to be starting to be produced next month. So that's exciting. And I'm excited. I'm super excited about it. I'm so excited especially about, okay, we won't say too much about it.
Don't give away so much.
Oh no, I was just going to say about the training, nothing else. Not about the scenes or any places, or any things, or I don't know too much about it. So I like that. I like that you give me the information the day of sometimes. Here's where we're going. I really like that because you keep me on my toes.
Well, that's good. And a lot of directors and film companies does that. They keep their actors, because they want to keep a tight lid on it. That's why you hear with some people when they ask actors, "Is there a sequel to?" And they're like, possible, but I can't say right now.
And how can people support your work?
Wow. Donations is good. To me, I just don't want to put out anything that without really putting my all into it. And once again, if you have skills behind the camera, if you have skills being a part of a crew, hey, that's help. And you can go to the same backstage.com and audition there. You can go there for whatever your skill set is, camera crew, or whatever your skills that you have in the industry or want to get into the industry. You can find it right there, and you can help with that, right? They go then pull up the profile, which is really up because the first one is still there. The second one is up, but I haven't released it yet, and I will do that. Click on the 15th is set for auditioning. Anybody who wants to audition for a particular role that's available, please do. You never know. If that's your dream, go for it.
Yes, let's all go for our dreams here because Nikida surely is. And I just want to thank Nikida for being here today and for sharing everything that he shared. He's been a great guest, and support his work. And also, this is a new channel, so if you'd like to support this channel, there will be a link in the description below for that, and for his channel as well. So thank you so much for your time and for joining us today. And any last words that you have to say, Nikida?
No, thank you, Mr. Sell, for you having wanted to bring me on the board and just to give up to share the people about Bullet Catchers, the movie. And once again, it's your dream. Go for it.
On that note, thank you, Nikida, as well, because this all wouldn't be happening if it weren't for you. So I appreciate you, and take care.
Take care.
Bye for now.